Hi, I'm Lucy Paget, and I want to talk to you about manifesting. I want to talk to you about dreams, and I want to talk to you about inner knowing. And all of these three things connect to health. If we have health, if we have balance, if we have a sense of harmony in our body, then we are in a place where we can actualize our dreams. We can manifest deeply. We can receive knowings, and we can connect to the inner voice that is always there and connect to our intuition. It's really quite simple. There is a state of being, and there are practices that we can use to get to a state of being in which we are harmonious, and the wisdom can flourish. And not only can the wisdom flourish, but we can actually we can enhance our capacity to hold steady within our being, our health, and be able to hold so much emotionally instead of shutting down, instead of feeling overrun by one emotion, instead of being unable to move forwards with life or unable to connect to joy. The practices that I have really, for such a long time, taught are very, very much about embodied states of deep wisdom. And I'm able to use the knowledge that I have through my training as an osteopath, yoga teacher, craniopsychotherapist, lots of training which give me a good grounding in the bioanatomy and the mechanics of the body, of the living body in movement. And also a deep knowing through intuitive practices from meditation, from qigong, from shamanic studies, about connecting with the world around us, which gives us wisdom. And it often feels to me as though there is wisdom that is mine, that bubbles up from within me, and wisdom that I can receive. And when I'm in a state of harmony, both can be true, both can come up. Years ago, I started writing a book. And I found it really hard. It was a very creative, magical story. And I found myself getting stuck. I didn't know what was next. I didn't know what the magic was. And then I started to use meditation as a tool. And I would ask a question about something I was stuck with in the book. Like, who is the coyote? In the story, there's a coyote who's a guardian of the forest. And I lay down and I put on just the sound of some drums. And I asked, who is the coyote? And it came to me clear as day that he was the guardian. He was the ancient guardian of the forest. And then I asked, who is the cat? The pet cat. Oh, the cat is the night sky cat. And so it went. And so these practices unfolded. And I was like, God, this is so much more fun. So life feels so much more fun when there is magic and mystery. And then, using these practices, I was able to work my way through so many obstacles in my writing. Not only this, I began to see how I could use these practices with other people and teach these practices. And being a great lover of movement and a great lover of health, always I am on a healing path. In fact, here for my garden today, I just created this sign, Las Curanderas. Las Curanderas, the word curandera in Spanish is the word healer. And I'm putting that in my garden because for me, the plants are the healers. And I have a beautiful herbal medicine garden, which gets me onto the next part that I want to talk about, which is dreams manifestation. I have created reality to some of the dreams that I've had since I was a child. I always wanted to live somewhere that was warm. I wanted to live somewhere that was connected to the feeling of wilderness. I wanted to live somewhere that was colorful. I wanted to have beehives. I wanted to have big gardens. I have all of those things now. And many days I am so grateful. And many days I am overwhelmed, or I have been in the past overwhelmed. I have been bank account empty. I have been sobbing and shaking because I've used energy that is not gentle, like hard, pushy energy to get things done, get things done, get things done, make things happen. Or a naive belief in trusting if I follow my path that everything will just fall into place. You know, this trusting, this naive way has beautiful aspects to it. But there is a timing to things, there is a practical wisdom, and there is guidance that needs to be brought into balance when we're talking about living the life of our dreams. What I really just want to focus on in the last moments of this video is an invitation for you to join me in class to learn how to create a state in your body into which you can receive wisdom, and from which the wisdom that is already there in every one of you, for that to percolate, for that to have a chance to rise up. Because it cannot rise up, and you cannot receive into a body that is frozen or brittle with stress. It is so hard for wisdom to break through those states. And it is then, if you act from those states, if you have an idea and you want to create reality around an idea, and you act from that kind of go, 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 or anxious or numbed out state, the results won't be in accordance with your deep longing. And so to come into a state of balance and harmony is the place for the knowing to flow, and then for the action and the realization and the actualization of dreams to be made with an energy, a lived energy and a lived expression that gives back as much as it offers into the world around you. So please come and join me, because I teach practices that will enable you to do these things with no hype, with simple, beautiful ways in which you can implement practices day by day to allow the knowings within yourself to flourish. Thank you.